Gender inequality doesn't make sense on any level. By marginalizing the rights of women, we deny ourselves the opportunity to lift millions of men, women and children out of poverty, not to mention the chance of a just and fair world. From birth, girls and boys, women and men are expected by society to play certain roles and behave in certain ways based on traditions, religion, and other beliefs. These behaviors are learned and shape the gender norms in a society. Unfortunately, in many countries, gender norms create disadvantages for women. Often, girls are not sent to school. When they become women, they then have limited ability to earn money or realize their potential. Rural women play a major role in agricultural development. However, in many developing countries, women cannot formally own land. Without land, they cannot get loans to invest in their farms or businesses. This also means they have no control over the use of land or the benefits that come from it. Men generally control the household decisions, like how to use the family's assets. These disadvantages are often reinforced by practices that limit women's access to services, like training. Cultural beliefs can also restrict women's opportunities, such as in parts of Zambia where women cannot paddle their boats as it is considered bad omen. The result of these issues? Women remain poor and agricultural production cannot reach its potential, perpetuating poverty and hunger in the developing world. The social norms that limit women's opportunities need to be understood and then changed. By taking a gender-transformative approach, we can influence social norms and bridge the gaps in access to resources and services between men and women in a lasting manner. Change is needed on many levels, and both men and women must be involved for it to happen. Research and development organizations need to invest in programs that promote gender equality alongside improving productivity and incomes. Policies need to be implemented that increase women's access to services and resources. Communities need to support women as farmers and as leaders. Increasing women's voice and agency is a valuable end in its own right. When development organizations, policies, and communities support the success of women, we have a chance to reduce extreme poverty and boost shared prosperity for girls and boys, women and men around the world.
Some of the most common occupations in the country, truck driving, construction, secretarial work, and nursing, are almost completely segregated by gender. Even some professions that require a high level of education, such as engineering, law, and medicine, are heavily skewed towards men. Why is that? One reason is that the occupations women dominate are in some way similar to the work they have historically done at home: childcare, nursing, and teaching, for example. Men, on the other hand, are more likely to go into professions that are not associated with domestic work, such as construction and engineering. Some of this segregation is the result of personal choice, likes and dislikes, as well as socialization from childhood. Some is due to sexism by employers and competition between employees of different genders. However, it's still the case that male-dominated jobs pay more than female-dominated jobs, even when they require the same level of skills and training. Job segregation is not simply a matter of personal preferences. It's an important part of the story of gender inequality in society.